So Newt Gingrich, also known as Gassy Newt, weighed in on the Democratic debate, and holy shit, was his commentary terrible. Take a look.
I watched the first night. It was amazing the level of anger that you got out of both Bernie Sanders and Senator Warren. I mean, these are really angry people. And it was kind of amazing to watch them. It's the opposite of how people normally win the presidency. You go back and you watch Barack Obama with a big smile. You watch Ronald Reagan with a big smile. I don't remember us electing an angry president, literally in my lifetime. And yet you had these people who were almost in a rage. You also have the fact that they're all drifting towards cloud cuckoo land. I mean, when you have a number of moderate Democrats on the stage, and they'll all be gone soon because they're not getting enough support to survive, but they're on the stage and they're saying, one of them said, if we go down this road of taking away everybody's health insurance, we'll be lucky to carry 2 states. Now, that was a Democrat in the debate warning his fellow Democrats that they could be throwing away the presidency. And I think we have to take that seriously. And, of course, the president is watching all this, and he's exactly right. And he wants to stoke the fire a little bit about Obama. What's turned out is that President Obama is no longer radical enough for the left wing of the Democratic Party. So you're going to end up with Biden defending Obama while the rest of the party attacks him. The truth is, on things like deportation, President Obama deported more illegal immigrants than any other president in American history. In terms of the Affordable Care Act, which was not affordable, but it didn't cover everybody that left-wingers want to cover.
So in other words, what you're saying is the left is right. Yeah, there was criticism of Obama because Obama was wrong on many issues, and you just brought up some of those issues that the left disagrees. Increasing deportations, the deporter-in-chief, it wasn't even like all of them were criminals as well. No. Many of them were, but not all of them. So you're talking about how they're right. You said, oh, Obamacare didn't cover everybody that the left-wingers want to cover. Obamacare didn't cover everybody that Americans want to cover. Because at least nominally, people on the right, at least they pretend to say, yeah, oh yeah, we're in favor of universal coverage too. Of course, the devil's in the details, and none of their plans would cover everybody, but they at least nominally say, yeah, I want everybody covered. I like how Newt Gingrich can't even bring himself to do that. He's like, oh, the left-wingers want everybody covered. As if it's like, far left, crazy. You want people with health care? Gross. Such a goofball. Now, I like how he brings up like John Delaney, like, hey, he's warning you, man. Yeah, and that's why he's polling at like 0%. Is because he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And he's wrong. Incredibly wrong. And then the most important point, and this is similar to what we just covered with Rush Limbaugh, because he did the same thing. Notice that this is a talking point that they're all using now. And, you know, in the case of the Republicans, there is a smoke-filled back room. They have these meetings. The meetings include all the Congress people, the entire Republican caucus. And apparently you got the talking heads, the different media personalities that are in on these meetings too, because they're all running with the same argument now. Oh, these Democrats, they're so angry. They're so rage-filled. I mean, I've never seen anybody be this angry and this rage-filled and talking about how this country's bad and needs fixing. That was Trump's entire campaign. But see, listen, this is how you know they have nothing on these people. What are they going to say in an election against Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren? What are they going to say? Venezuela? And Bernie be like, I didn't say anything about Venezuela. You said something about Venezuela. I'm talking about Sweden, bitch. Venezuela? I didn't bring up Venezuela. You brought up Venezuela. Well, communism. I didn't say anything. You said something about communism. I didn't say anything about communism. What are you talking about? They have nothing. Angry. Rage-filled. Yeah, I'm mad. Why aren't you mad? Half of workers make $30,000 a year or less. You should be mad. 45,000 Americans die because they don't have access to basic health care. Why aren't you mad? We're bombing 8 different countries. Get mad. We lock up more people in this country than in any other country in the world. And many of those people are locked up for nonviolent drug offenses. Be mad. Yeah, I'm mad. And you should be too. they just, whenever it's convenient, they just pretend like the whole Trump thing didn't happen. Because Trump ran on anger and rage-filled. He was the opposite of Reagan. Reagan ran with the morning in America, let me blow smoke up your ass and talk about sunshine and puppies, yes. That was Reagan. We're out of the era of Reagan. People are pissed because our system's broken and corrupt and rotten. So that's why somebody won the election who was talking about how America's turned into a third world country. America's not great. We got to make America great again. Remember, Hillary was the one who said America's already great. When Gingrich is saying that that's the strategy that makes sense. I've never known any president that got elected that was so rage-filled. Well, he's your buddy, and he's in office right now. They're such hacks, and I can't stand it.